when you start focusing on the real victims and the real hardships in the world, man, yeah, everything's gonna change. Hey guys, what's up? Very nice day out here. Decided I'd stop by and make a video. Wanted to talk today about something that's very important to me. I was watching a couple of Durian Rider videos that was talking about complacency and how people get just kind of content and get stuck in a routine, and that's why they don't get shit done. And he was talking about how, you know, people constantly say that him and Freely don't, you know, make a difference or aren't making a positive difference or things. And I mean, first of all, that's fucking bullshit. I mean, we know that. If you're one of the, especially if you're a vegan and you think that those guys aren't making a difference, well, you've got your head as far in the sand as the meat eaters were trying to, you know, tell there's a better way. So, yeah, I mean, it's just the fact of it. You know, the statistics are what the statistics are. But anyway, he was talking about complacency. He was talking about addiction to complacency. You know, just being content, not really needing to change, not really wanting to change, and just being content with the mediocrity of your life. And you know, he's talked before plenty about his previous drug addictions and things like that. And so I thought it was time that I spoke a little bit on that topic, and you know, just discussing addiction in general, and just, you know, as a mindset, as almost like you know, that addiction personality. People always say, oh, I've got an addictive personality. Well, what does that really mean? You know, I myself personally, you know, growing up as a teenager and stuff, I got into some things, and you know, I was smoking weed every day, and I was doing all the party drugs as well. And chances are, well, except for anything, you know, with a needle, if it was around to do, chances are I've done it, I've tried it. And I'm not proud of that, but it was what it was. It was a part of who I was at the time and my lifestyle at the time. And it's because I didn't really have a purpose. I didn't know really how I fit in. I didn't really know what the hell I was doing. So, hey, just, you know, I was complacent. I was happy with that. Just sit around and get fucking high all the time, you know? Sit on the couch, drink a beer, watch TV, play video games, you know? Do whatever. Not to say it was all bad, you know, I learned some things, but at the same time, obviously I didn't have a purpose. There was no point to what I was doing other than just to get through another day so that I could do the same fucking thing the next day. Completely pointless existence. And then, you know, when I sobered up, I got clean and I gave all that shit up quite a few years ago now. What did I do? I gave up one addiction for another. You know, I'd always, as a kid and stuff, played video games and things, and yeah, it's fun, you know, it's a form of entertainment, but man, for years, all I did all day, every day was fucking play video games, like sitting in my basement on my fucking chair, you know, 5 feet in front of my 42-inch flat screen TV playing Call of Duty for years. Yeah, fun shit, man, blasting noobs with their own tubes, like, hey, that's fun as fuck, you know? Hundreds of thousands of multiplayer kills online against other people, like, really fun. I'm not going to deny that, but that just became part of my lifestyle. I was just doing it every day. It was just a pattern over and over, and it was an addiction. And you know, at some point we do things for fun, we do things for the pleasure they give us, but then at some point, and I think it's the same way with food and the reason why we eat animals, you know, we just get addicted to that pleasure, and that's all we want to do. We want to recreate that great feeling, so we just do things over and over again, hoping that it'll be as good as that first time, or that one time it was really fucking awesome. And yeah, so, you know, just trading in addictions for other addictions, and that's not healthy. So where I am now, though, where I've gotten to today, and you know, watching this video by Harley today just really kind of put it into perspective. It was like, fuck, you know, what have I been doing? You know, I was just, like I said, trading an addiction for an addiction and not really getting anywhere. What was my purpose? What was my goal? And you know, this last couple of years since I transitioned into this cruelty-free lifestyle and, you know, went vegan and started having compassion for everything, not just myself, but the animals on the planet, and trying to fight for that, and, you know, trying to get that information out and spreading that message, I've realized I don't need any addictions. You know, I don't have any addictions. I don't feel the need to fulfill any kind of a void, or like there's anything missing. You know, there's no lack. I've gained everything. I've gained a brand new perspective, and I said in one of my videos here from the last few days that, you know, I was reborn as a vegan, and I mean it. Like, you know, everything that I do now has purpose. There's a goal, and that goal for me is to spread the message of living a cruelty-free lifestyle to as many people as I can in whatever way that I can. And, you know, look, myself, I have a small ass channel. I got like, what, 400 subs? I live in a really fucking small town. Actually, I don't even live in town. I live on the outskirts of town, so I live in the fucking country pretty much. And, like, I've affected quite a few people already to at least make significant changes in their life. So if I've been able to do that, this fucking nobody from nowhere, of course people with hundreds of thousands of subscribers on YouTube are going to be able to make massive, massive impacts. So, yeah, you know, it is possible, and that's all we got to do is just keep that end goal in sight and just be goal-oriented and just keep spreading that message. And anyway, I just thought I'd share that perspective with you guys today, and sorry if it's a little bit windy here. I'm outside and it's nice, but of course, yeah, the wind sucks, but yeah, you know, I just wanted to share that with you guys today, because no matter if you, okay, let's put it this way: if you are struggling with an addiction, if you are struggling with whether it be drugs or alcohol, or an addiction to complacency, where you just sit around and do fuck all and maybe sit around playing video games all day, and you think to yourself at any point in time, man, like, what am I missing? You know, when you start realizing that there's something missing in life, start thinking of somebody else. Start thinking of the animals. Start thinking of the planet. Start thinking about how you can make a positive impact on not just your life, but the lives of so many around you and around the world. And when you start focusing on the real victims and the real hardships in the world, man, yeah, everything's going to change. So I won't even bother reiterating myself. I think you know where I'm going with that. But anyway, thank you, Harley, again, and fuck the haters, because honestly, if you don't think that Harley and Freely and other channels like that are making a difference, like I said at the beginning of this video, your head's in the sand just as much as those meat eaters, those people we're trying to promote this lifestyle to. So, you know, do what you can in whatever way that you can, and yeah, just get over those addictions, guys. Get over those addictions and live vegan, change this world, save this world. Let's leave something for our kids and our grandkids, and, you know, save those animals. But yeah, peace. Live with purpose.